as we've come into this room, I've got a sickly feeling, motion. I don't know where water is. I want to be through that wall for some reason. I want to be in that direction somewhere, so I don't know where I am in this pub. But I want water. There's someone coming from water that has drowned around here that's come forward. There's a man just coming to us here. He's wondering what we're doing. And I want one who's maybe as tall as me, maybe slightly taller. Not right big, but he isn't skinny either. And he's telling me this was his local pub. But there's something been moved about in here when he were in here. There's walls missing or walls added, if you can understand that part. Oh, Jesus Christ, woman! All right. Okay. Well, I don't need to.
Yeah. Well, what? Yeah.
I'm not doing. This lady that's outside me is absolutely. The smell is horrible. I know, and she's come through wet, so that's why I know. And she's. That's why I know. And she's. I know she's drowned because she's hurting that chest right now. I'm just asking her to move back.
Just got the word help.
Yeah, that's what she's wanting to do. She's sort of stuck into right. She's got into the water and she's drowned. It wasn't her time, or she didn't think it was her time, so she hasn't moved to where she should have moved to. And she comes here because this is where people gather, if you can understand me. I've been giving a name, and it could be to anything or anyone in here or anybody that's with me, and I've got the name Jenny or Jennifer, but she would have been Jen or Jenny. And it's not this lady in the water. I've got this man. Where do you come from? Right, over there. Right, I've got this man that's coming from over that way. He's still coming drinking. This is his local, and he's still coming and drinking. Yeah, he did a lot of laughing. Because that's the type of man he was. Where's the mill round here? Can you? Am I right in saying there was a mill around here?
It must have been.
Right. I'm going to give you what I've got. As usual, Michael, I'm just going to give it. I've got a mill around here, and I've got younger children that's worked in this mill that's coming into this ground, right? Oh, sorry. See if you can get this, Michael, because there's a little lad here who wants to hold my hand. And anybody touch me now, you'll feel I'm going cold. And he's, oh Christ, he's still missing. He's 11, 12 years old and he's missing. I know him underground or whatever, but he is with. He's with someone. There's Albert. There's Wilfred, whatever his name was. And there's a few of them. I don't know where I am. Where am I? I don't need to know. But just take me in my head where I'm going. Right. And it's boom. They're referring to the name is on a memorial, wherever that is, and I'll have to find it. Yeah, I know, sweetheart. I'll find it for you. What did you say? 27 or 29? Okay. I don't know what he's meaning. 27 or 29 is still around. He's still there. It was a big, massive thing. I don't know what you see what we're funny now. I don't know what this pub is built on, but I'm being shown tunnels. Now I know through Nut Walls there's a bloody tunnel because they're taking me into it, and that's where they like being because they're in the dark. I don't like being in there. There's quite a lot of them. They're grounded. They can't leave. They can't leave. They're just grounded to where they are. They haven't been released. It don't matter they're in there. It don't matter where it goes to me. It can come out at the other end of water. It don't matter to me where it is because that's where they are. But they come into this place. But there's also, and I noticed when we come in, there's houses. There's got to have been people, or there will be people that at some point will say, yes, we've had something happening in ours. He just told me something about 2 to 3 mile, whatever that means. I don't know. Arthur, oh, sorry. Arthur's just come in.
As you said that, the meter started to flash as well.
Right, do you want me to do something with this then? Right. I just want to put this down because this proves we're not messing with it. Stand back. If this is you, Arthur, can you flash once for yes, twice for no? No. Is this a male that stood near me? Once for yes, twice for no. Is this the lady that drowned? Once for yes, twice for no. Yes. Is this you that's making me feel right lightheaded and that I really want to fall over? No. Can you tell me how old you are? Once for yes, twice for no. Any children? As soon as I mention children, it always does that. The children that's around us, can you come towards this and light this back up for me, please? Ignore everything else that's happening here and come back to this machine and light it up. If you want to speak to us, come forward.
How will I feel water?
Yeah,
freezing here, mate.
Yeah, I'm swaying.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm swaying.
That's what
My head feels heavy, you know.
Actually, the one that's drowned.
It's no cables around
I
there.
thought so.
No, it's just here.
Oh,
Nowhere else.
it's electrifying.
Yeah.
Right.
This is Margaret.
What happened?
Can you come and light the light up for
I
me,
don't. It
please?
feels like I'm
Can you make
swaying.
this
I've had that
light
feeling
turn to
in it.
red?
Got a bit of a headache like this.
Can you come towards me, please, and light this light back up for me? Margaret, I want you to come towards me. I don't want to be a young woman neither, I want an older woman. And I don't mean 80s, 90s, but I want someone older, 10, 20, do you understand me? Take it off me. She's going round now. Just showing. She was trapped. She's telling me she was trapped when she fell in, she was trapped. And she was there a while before she was released and she was floating. Do you understand that? That's what she's giving me now. And that's what you're picking up the water. Because it's like she was, do you know what I mean, on the water. Come back towards this light, please, and light it up. You want to speak to me now? Is this young Margaret once for yes? Yes. Weird stuff here. I feel really not well. My head's thumping, my mouth's as dry as it. Well, yeah, but it's like I've got one of his socks in my gob. And here we go about the smoking, because I really want a cigarette now.
Yeah, that's definitely Jim.
And I don't smoke the stuff. But it's like, I'm not saying she did, or whichever, but I'm really tired. I'm just saying, if you need to move forward, Margaret, you can. You don't need anyone's help. You don't need to fear anything. You don't have to run from anything. Both bats. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know what it was. Someone moved there and she jumped. Oh, I shouldn't laugh at you. Jesus! Someone moved there though.
Right, well, right, so let's just get this out of that makes everything alright.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh at her, Bertie.
Don't laugh at me, that one nice. That's unnerved me. That has unnerved me. You have to move. You don't want us here. You don't want us here. He says we're to get out. This would have been, I'm not sure if you were in here when this was first built. And it's built over openings. I see openings and it's like, it looks like a well to me, like what would be under my house, but he was in here and he's obviously passed over now, but he don't want us here. He wouldn't have believed in this, none of it. And there's someone that's been touched while they've been in this room. And they've also heard something. And they've heard like, you know, like a
Shuffle.
yeah. Whatever that is, don't know, but
No.
they've known they've not been on their own when they've been in here, put it that way. And it's this old
that
bugger.
guy here that when stood out there.
Yeah, it's this old bugger. He don't like us here, didn't believe in this. Load of bullshit. Sorry for swearing at camera, but that's how it would have been to him. And he's telling us to get out. And I'm asking him why I have to get out. And he's saying, you'll see if you don't get out.
Christ.
Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Feel this island.
Watch, you don't mess with your camera because he's...
God, it is.
he don't want us in here.
Interesting.
Right, this is like cake on this.
Is there any chillers on the back here? Or?
My phone's on the line, so I know for the fact that's not going to do that.
Drink stronger.
You what? Sorry, you what? He just come right up to me here there and gone, "Grr!" And of course I move. I do believe when this pub was built over tunnels, he was the landlord at some point in here. Do you understand that? And I know I want to be through a wall, but I want to go quite a fair way through a wall. There is entities in this place because it's dark and they're down dark and dark. Right, I want 27 or 29 that's still underground. I'm going to be sick. Sorry.
Who do you want?
That guy I was talking to in here.
27 or 29 still under. And the
That
lamps,
guy that we're talking to Claire.
but it's not like that is lamp. It's totally different, and it's like somebody lit something and there's a boom. There's a boom. But I'm round this area, but I'm wanting to be over there. Over there, for some reason. It's alright, sweetie. Margaret's going to come with us anyway, so... I want a door that's blocked up, I want to be in there, I want to go, and I want to go a good half a mile. I know it's cooler in here, but I'm uneasy cool, if you know what I mean. But I thought that in there were worse, but I'm wanting to be through a frigging wall.
We'll see what you like in that
There is.
Through a wall.
Where's the door? There's a door here
Does the
somewhere.
guy know, does the landlord now know there's any tunnels that have been blocked up or?
There it is. That's a door.
That's the door that's been on a
Right, I want to go for quite through a wall. That's all I'm getting, through a frigging wall. But I want to go for a long way. I'm not going for just a 10-minute walk. It's but it's full of energy. Do you know what I mean? It's packed with energy. Okay. Why did you decide to go for a walk? Why did you go for a walk? She didn't mean to do it, you know. She didn't mean to do it. She fell in. But she had too much drink. She couldn't get out. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Right, well, I'm just saying it to you. I've got this awful taste. I'm tipping it's gin because I could smell flowers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it's not right nice on the palate. What's that with it? She's got orange in it, so I'm tipping it's gin and orange. She's on about that when she was found, there was a lot of shock, a lot of upset, a lot of heartbreak. Can you understand that? Why am I seeing goddamn bodies down here? It's annoying me now. I'm seeing bodies laid out.
I am absolutely
On the floor like in front of you type things.
I'm shutting my eyes because I am sat on bloody bodies. It's like I've been in mortuaries and it's like I've got more than you'd have in a mortuary. And anybody that don't know me, I will tell you, and everybody will vouch for me, I don't research nothing, and I didn't even want Dave to tell me anything. But I've got bodies, old, young, even what I regard as children, are here. They're trapped. They didn't get them out.
To store the bodies in here after the explosion in the pit.
And I don't know, but I've got lots of bodies, and I mean lots of bodies. I'm not just saying one or two, there's like 100 of them, and more. What's to do with 2729? They're giving me 2729. What is the meaning of them two numbers, Dave? 2729.
There were 27 still underground and they never got the bodies out in the pit.
Roughly how many would you think is down here?
There's about 100 and... Tell me that again. There's about 160 something, or 140 something, or... There's over 100 people. And it wasn't right. It should never have happened. Someone didn't do the job. They made money. That's all it
I
boiled
am
down
so
to.
cold stood here.
And it took all them lives. And then it was shut down. And there is a memorial somewhere with the names on. And this is like over the holes. I can hear a lot of women crying. There's children and women crying. But you know, they tried to push it all up. And it was the town that wouldn't allow it, the people in town wouldn't allow them to be swept away. It was the pit's fault. They didn't have safety as it should be. It's so cold here. You're not cold, Carol? No, lass, I'm not cold. Some I don't want to see them. I don't need to see them.
That's fine.
They don't want to be forgotten.
Build.
Boom. They didn't know what had hit them.
If you pushed it back when you were in here.
They didn't know what had hit them.
When you were in here.
Which one? That's why
You came in, you stood it, you pushed it back.
I want Albie. I want Albie.
Anybody know Albie? Her name Albie?
Albie.
Could be
Albert
shot.
Watson. He's around, he's coming. Oh God, there's loads of them coming in now to tell me things. And methane gas, I'm sorry, what's that? I don't know, but methane gas, I'm being told. Don't bloody touch me. I'm being told it were a methane or whatever he's trying to tell me, gas explosion, and it went like a big ball going through a big tunnel. There's no chance. No chance. It's falling. It's all coming down. Some's at that side, some's at that side, them at that side get taken out dead. Them at that side are still there. And I don't know what that is and I don't know what I'm on about. I'm seeing lots of people in here, lots of people. There's people on top of people. There's children as well. What I regard as children. I've just been given the 19th century, so whatever that means, I'm not sure.
Walter.
That's her guide. Walter.
Welcome, Walter.
From Barnsley. The glasses that's missing.
Yeah, the
It's been
glasses are
mugged.
missing.
He can't find his spectacles.
Missing. You can't find
Yeah, aye.
Oh, so glasses have been moved.
That's right there.
Glasses.
Can't find them.
He's just said to me, if they didn't cry last, I've got it wrong onto Walter. Yeah. Okay, Margaret, I can hear you.
Okay.
You tell them then.
That's gonna be sick. Come with that.
Take that way, take that way.
I don't know if you heard that then. It's about glasses being moved. The landlord's glasses are going missing. So whether it was glasses as pint glasses or, you know.
A lot of wash has been coming out.
That knows this place that that's at. Why the hell is that here? You know, this is bullshit, all this. You say absolute bullshit. If I weren't down there, then I was fuck all. I was there, I saw it, not thee. I can shut up and all. What that's here for. I'm so bloody bleeding annoyed.
Why are you annoyed?
Bleeding managers making fucking... Don't fucking tell me what to do, woman. Fuck off. Managers making money. Cutting out safety things. We told them it were down there, but they won't bleeding listen, would they? They said we'd be alright though. They said we'd be alright.
What is
Shut
it?
the doors every so far, we'd be alright. Shut the bleeding doors and we're bleeding trapped at that side. Bleeding them at that side and then bleeders got out and we didn't bleeding get out. Why are you doing this to me? You ain't doing no to you, woman.
It's just said Somebody's just said here at the side of us.
Why are you doing this to me? I know, but I'm different than you. I don't give a shit who you are. That shouldn't be here, you any rude. There's a bleeding woman, get out of that place.
What name's speaking to us? Can you give us your name?
Walter. And this bleeding woman here,
Who's she then?
bleeding Margaret. She went shut the chuff up. I know, but I just want to say.
What does she want to say?
She's sorry.
For what?
Look, get away from me, I'm telling thee. They don't get away from me, I'll bleeding drown you again.
Don't you like her being here?
I don't like thee being here, but there's bleeding here.
There you go. Why don't you like Margaret being here?
Don't shut up, dick. It's a piss off about where she come from.
Where did she come from?
Oh, there. Get back our bleeding there. I was finding this funny though, you know, but I shitted it. It's really dark. All around him. That old bloke. Oh, where? There.
Oh yeah.
He's intrigued.
Yeah.
He's not into it. He's intrigued.
Call out, Carol.
Yes, Dave.
Carol.
Whoever's in this room with us tonight, can you come forward and use the energy coming from this machine? And can you talk to us and give us your name, please? Is this a little boy? Once for yes, twice for no. Yes. Can you tell me what your name begins with? Once for yes, twice for no. Does your name begin with A? Once for yes, twice for no. Is your name Albert? Once for yes, twice for no. Is your name Alex? Once for yes, twice for no. Is your name Albie? Once for yes, twice for no. Yes. Albie, while we're all quiet in this room, can you go do something? Can you go move something or tap on something so we know you're with us? This big black thing outside of you is called a camera. Can you go move it? Go move it for us. No. You're going to twat all night, but you're not doing that now. Okay. Can we hear your voice, Albie? No. Can you go move something? Don't start playing with that again. Stop messing with it. Move away. Move away, Albie, please.
She's little, that's what I said, she's little one. Can you step back away from the light, please? What?
I smell wet dog.
Wet dog? I wonder what you're doing then.
If there's anybody here, can you come forward and speak to us? Can you tell us your name? Anybody who'd like to talk to us, come forward and speak to us through this machine. Can you give us your name? Tell us who you are. towards this blue light and talk to us.
I've got a name stuck in my head, Jack. Jack.
Can you come and talk a bit clearer?
Bottom of the room.
It's gone cold in here now. It's gone really cold. It's cold in here now. Really cold.
Yeah, I'm picking up. Have you got temperature thing there? I'm picking up on a man called Wilf. Rounded, big person, not tall, but that way. Waistcoat on, jacket, and he's got like a chain here. I'm assuming it's a watch. You see, I'm just getting loads of dead people again. Just loads of them. It's like people on top of people. Do you understand?
There would have been.
Yeah, it's and because a lot of them, I'm not just going to say one or two. I'm going to say a lot of them died horrifically.
Yep.
They're still here.
They stored the bodies here after the mining disaster.
That-
A lot of children.
Thank you. I've got children. I says I've been taking children all the way through.
Sorry, that was me.
The little boy called Billy, he's playing in your pub. He absolutely loves it in here. In me head, I ask him, you know, move on, where to go through the light, whatever. And if they don't want to see the light, they're not going to see it. And this little boy's quite happy being here. But he's not on his own. There's quite a few which you know that because you've picked up on them. There's, I know we've gone on about all these, lots and lots and lots of them. It's quite. I keep getting a lot of women. I don't know whether it's round here or whatever, but I've got lots of women. I can in my head, mind's eye, whatever you want to call it. Really old. I'm going to say coats. All of them had bloody head scarves on. All of them, and they're all crying. They're all.
It would have been a mining disaster because that was in 18. There's two. One about 1822 and one in 1840 odd. That's when they used children in mines, and they would be crying because their children were dead.
Yeah. Mothers with babies in arms and things, and they're all crying, and they're still. A lot of them is still around because they haven't connected with the ones that's passed. Do you understand? There's still this. That's why I know there's still some underground.
I think they had to close it off.
It's like how they've done it.
It were explosions, so.
Well, I've been told it methane gas. It's like what here, and there's these. It's like sacking doors, if you can understand. Just. And it's like we've gone through, and somebody's lit, and it's not a match they're using. So I don't know what it is they're lighting something with, and as they do that, just the spark of it's like massive ball of fire. It's like rolling. Can you understand? Through, and it goes so far and then it goes boom, and it's like everything falls in. These at this side are fetched out. These at this side are not. Like I've said, there's children as well as adults, but I am seeing people on top of people, and I've been asking why here, and they said this would have been the coldest place to save the bodies, because it weren't like we could just, somebody's touching my nose, I'm sorry. It weren't like
Well, the pit is only just up the road, isn't it?
I don't know this area.
It was called Hoyle Mill, it's now called Barnsley, Maine. They changed that name, and they changed the name of this pub. I don't know why, and I can't find out why. And I don't even know what date they were changed, but they were changed. And I'm presuming it was because of the disaster. They didn't want to have the two connected.
Although there were loads of people piled.
There were over 100, and this is not that big a cellar.
It weren't like done in a day. This is your relative by this is it took a very long time for the identification process to go through. So
I had the inquiry upstairs in the bar.
I've got the smell. Sorry, that's what's in my nose now.
Would that be foisty?
The death smell.
Yeah.
Because by the time they got to the ones at the bottom, they were already decaying.
Yeah.
And it's not nice. And upstairs I thought it were wet dog. It isn't. It's this I'm smelling now. That's it's like, God, putrid smell. It's God.
Gangrene doesn't smell very nice.
It's like we once had an old freezer and we didn't use it, and we didn't know that my son had put some meat in it and it had gone off. It's worse than that.
It's decomposing flesh.
It's awful, but these are already going black at the bottom. And they're still referring to it was the pit. It's that it were the owners. Because I don't know not about pits, but it was like they had owners.
Yeah, they weren't like before.
Thank you.
In our times, they belonged to the government.
Right. No, these were owners.
These were owners. They owned each
and the overseers or whatever. That's what they've said. Something like that. It was like cutting. Say if there were £100 allocated for that safety, most of it went in their pockets. And oh well, it's been done, and it wasn't. There should have been more air coming.
Just have a very funny smell come over as well.
Does it smell
Now,
awful, doesn't
as
it?
well, some,
That's
I can smell horses down in here. I'm down underground, and I can, as I am seeing it now, it's not what I think it would have pit anyway, but it's horses I'm seeing.
Pit ponies.
And there's women. There's women in the pit. There's women down the pit with children.
Yeah,
I
they
think
did.
Working.
they were, weren't they?
I don't know. I don't know.
Used to.
I've no idea, quite honestly.
In the time that children were in the pits, the women were there as well.
That was just shocked me a bit because I never thought women went down
Because
pit.
women were down pit, they never saw daylight, did they?
Mm.
They used to go down when it were dark and come out when it were dark.
I think women were from mid 1800s to next beginning.
I don't know. Anyway,
It's gone really cold in here again.
that's what I'm seeing. Somebody's lamp, light, but it's not like it's not one of them I'd refer to as a pit lamp. Do you get my meaning?
You're right, Eileen.
And it's just like flicking. Tell me.
There would have been gas lamps, wouldn't there?
No.
So weird, right in front of me, 16 degrees, and right in front of Carl's 18.
You see, I can feel it. Right, absolutely.
Christ, I've got a
freezing.
2-degree difference there.
I'll
I
tell
know it's
you
the
what it
floor,
is.
but
It was not a lamp. They used candles. And birds, obviously.
Canaries.
yeah, Canary's defo.
And I thought they were lighting a light, and it isn't. There were no machines. No
Dynamite.
machines, right? And it's like it looks like an ice pick to me, to be truthful. But as is it? It's like stone and the sparks come off. Can you understand? And it's gone boom. And it was a child that did it. It was a young child. But he wouldn't have known a different, would he?
No, he's doing as he was told.
He's still down there. Now, the little boy that's here is here now, the one that's called Billy, that stays here. I'm asking him which room he would have been in, and he's saying he was in here. Now, I thought you said they'd only been in there,
No.
but he's telling me he was in here.
Could that have been all one room in there in this?
No, I'm still getting two separates, but he was in here, and I'm asking him what he was covered in, and it was just like sacking. It wasn't. I mean, you imagine some guys that were sheets, right? And to me, he's just showing me sacking, like a sacking to me.
So could it have been kids in this one and adults in that
I don't know, but I just know this Billy. It's like.
Because they might have put kids to one side and adults to another, might they?
I'm asking him what he did, and he would have been the one that led the horses. I'm saying horses because that's what he's calling them. He would have. He's taking me. It's pitch black. It's absolutely pitch black. I don't know if they saw anything. I do not know. But he's leading them out to where whatever at the back of this horse is tipped onto something else. Do you understand? And then it's taken out. I'm asking him why he hasn't moved on. And what he's saying is he'd know where to move to. Whoever he was with, they died with him. So whether he worked with his mum or his dad or whatever, there was nobody left to come back to. He's quite happy here. People have been in and have felt something touch him, and they've gone, what the bloody hell was that? And it's him. He likes to be around people, and he's quite happy to do that. But he's not nasty. It's like he's looking for his mum's love, if you know what I mean. Yeah. The man that sits on the end of the bar, but it would have been two separate rooms. It would not have been that big room. And he sits there now. He's a right grumpy old git. If anybody sits on there near that window, he makes them that cold, especially winter time as well. Nobody wants to sit there because how it feels, because that is his spot. That's where they would have been. There would have been fireplaces in, because he's on about the warmth, but he was a bit of an alcoholic, if you can understand. That's why to me he's a bit gypsy type. He's got a hat on, like a flat cap, but here it's like show it pattern again. Alright, tiny dark brown, light brown, maybe creamy check, very tiny, but it's like it's not a thick one, and it's just tied round his neck.
Like what they used to wear.
I was going to say tweed.
It could, but it weren't that day. It was so much cheaper than that, but whatever it was anyway is there. This man, whatever money he got, would have come into the pub. The family didn't get it, but I've got like a traveller type of person.
Do you have a pipe?
He had a pipe, he would have had a pipe, yeah. And that has been smelt in the pub. Yeah. And when it gets really bad, the smell, it's because he's wanting everybody out. He likes to he likes that, he calls it, well, is it a snug?
Yep.
Would that have been that side?
Probably.
Right, the quiet room. That every day, without fail, As soon as the doors opened, he was there.
The pub would have had 3 rooms originally.
Yeah, he's just showing me that big one in here. It's smaller. The door is showing me it goes through into there. It's like a glass door with a name of some sort on it.
Probably snug.
Wooden with a glass with I can't